Hello, we are the Bubble Biters. Today, we present to you our game Bubble Bite. My name is Skylar.
I'm Catherine.
And I'm Aaron.
Bubble Bite is a 2D Pac-Man style game where you navigate your fish around the ocean to collect bubbles and avoid getting eaten by the shark. A major difference between Bubble Bite and Pac-Man is that the location of all objects are randomly generated and that the bubbles have to be eaten manually by pressing the spacebar.
Because of the random generation, there's no set map to follow, so the player can go any direction they choose. There's also a boost item that increases the speed of the fish, as well as an obstacle that can decrease it.
The main goal of the game is to eat all the bubbles on the map. If you manage to eat them all, you win. But during that time, a shark will be constantly following you around, and if it catches up to you, it will eat you and take one of your lives. You will lose a life, but after 3 seconds, you're given the option to respawn. If you lose all your lives before eating all the bubbles, you'll lose the game.
As an extension of Assignment 7, we have decided to add more features from this simple previous version.
Before starting, we already had keyboard interactivity to move the fish around with arrow keys and a spacebar. We also had an animation hierarchy for the fish as it flaps its fins around while moving. Pressing the spacebar will open the fish's mouth, and if you press it close enough to a bubble, the fish will eat the bubble and you'll gain points. On top of that, I added a water sound in the background to make the game feel more like it's taking place underwater.
I have added two menu GUIs, a start menu with the game title and the game overscreen menu showing whether you have won or lost the game. The menus will have two buttons, the start or restart button and the exit button. To prevent any collision of objects while transitioning between screens, state machine variables are used to divide the creation of screens while the game is running in the main class.
I added a new obstacle, the seaweed. When the fish collides with it, it slows down the fish's speed. The fish can regain this speed by collecting the red power-ups around the map. Both the seaweed and the power-ups disappear once you collect them, just like the bubbles.
For the final version, I'll be adding more levels that will increase difficulty as time passes.
On top of that, I will be adding new items other than the boosts that will help to balance the difficulty of the game. I will also add other sounds to make the game more interesting, such as fish sounds when he opens his mouth, some shark sounds, and some collision sounds when the fish runs into the seaweed.
And I'll be adding a high score tracker to make the gameplay more engaging.
That's all we have for today. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a fun time biting.